Welcome everyone to HueFin, also known as HueFin News. Today is May the 22nd, 2021, and we are here to give you all this very important price prediction in the market for TRON. We're not going to confuse you. We're not going to hype you up. We're not going to pump you to tell you that every cryptocurrency in the space will always go up, because as you all can tell from my chart, it's not. Cryptocurrencies also go down, and we're going to give you the precise ideas as to where we're expecting the price to go so that we can make the necessary adjustments so that we can profit into the market and so that we can beat everyone else. This is a very competitive market. There's no one here in the market that's willing to try to give you the heads up as to where price is going to go, all except us. We're building a team. We're building a community of people who want to learn how to anticipate and forecast price movement all without being confused. So if you're one of those individuals, we're looking for you. If not, there's a plethora of other YouTube channels that you can go to get your ears tickled and to hear the things that you may want to hear. For us, we're going to give you the news unbiasedly according to the chart, and that's it. All right, so join us if you want to. Hit the like button, share, subscribe. Also, like I said earlier, if you want to join this community, make sure you do that as well by joining one of our two perks that we are offering, the apprentice perk as well as the artisan perk. Click on that join button. You all will see all the information there regarding those two perks. So now let's break this down real quick. You guys can see here in TRON, we did our last price prediction. Let me take this back over to the daily time frame. It was on April the 26th right here. We were playing the market strength in TRON, and it has definitely exceeded that, right? We've definitely seen the market in TRON exceed our ultimate TP price right there around 11.44%. It didn't take long. Matter of fact, the strength played out the next following day on the 27th of May. So we was already in position to capitalize 11.5%. It's just that simple, right? Now, ultimately, the market in TRON, since our price prediction, topped out right here on May the 7th, and we would have gotten around 50%. But either way it go, profitability is profit into the market. I bet that there were individuals and YouTube channels and articles being written that's telling us that TRON was still a buy here on May the 7th. And look at where the price is now, trading around 7.5 cents, where the market on May the 7th was around 16, 17 cents. So I want to say congratulations to you. You know, you don't get a lot of congratulatory words out there in the space. If you call the market, if you expected TRON to move higher in price like we did, 11.5% or even 50%, you did an excellent job. So I just want to take this small second to say congratulations to you. So let's go ahead and take that away. Now let's clean up this chart, right? We need to clean up our chart. We need to make sure that we minimize the confusion that is on price charts in order to get a grasp as to where the market is really headed. And now we've already identified where the trend was in TRON. We cannot be tricked by the trap when he tries to show us as to why the market went completely down over the last couple of days. You guys can clearly tell that the market came in prop price on the trend. This is prime real estate right here into the market in TRON to come in and purchase this currency while maintaining the ability to go higher in price. We are now at that point. Now, we do need to watch the market though, because if we break this trend, we're definitely not going to see TRON go higher in price. So keep your eyes open in the market in TRON, especially while we're seeing it trade at these very attractive prices. We are now seeing the market bounce on this trend. I cannot emphasize enough that that is a great place to see the market in TRON come towards. So what we're going to do in this video, we're going to make that determination to see if it's really going to be sustained, right? The market in TRON really needs to hold that particular price, and so far, so good, right? We're still here testing this support area, this ascending line. Let's take a look at the market on the 3-day time frame. You guys can see even here on the 3-day time frame that the market in TRON is still able to hold the trend, right? Also, the volume tells us a lot of information too. Look at all that volume that came in on this last completed 3-day price bar. The next highest one we've seen was back here on March the 29th, to where the market was in a bullish uptrend. So what does this mean, seeing this much volume now? Well, it means that we're seeing a lot of emphasis of market buying going on alongside this ascending line. You know, we're not the only one that sees this market in the trend. We're not the only ones that's seeing this market bounce on this ascending line. Everyone else sees the same thing. And what this volume indicates is that they're here willing to purchase TRON at these low prices. Comparative, of course, to where we were earlier in the month of May and April, right? So let's see what we look like on the weekly time frame, because you still need to be careful, right? The market volatility, the volume has increased. We need to be careful to see in the long term, can the market in TRON hold this area, right? $0.07. Let's take a look at TRON on the 2 weeks time frame, and this is where we're seeing a lot of weakness. Okay, so we're definitely seeing a lot of weakness coming to the market in TRON right now. We definitely need to be a little bit more cautious, especially if you've been caught off guard. Don't think just because the price is trading around 7.5 cents, 7 cents right now, that it's an automatic opportunity to come in and buy, right? It's great. This is a lot cheaper than what we've seen the last 2 weeks, but still, the market is still weak, right? We haven't found that definitive confirmation that the market is going to stop going lower. We haven't found it yet. We're at a great spot to pick up a little bit, right? To pick up a couple of TRON tokens or cryptocurrencies in the market, because we're at a great location. But this is not the time to load the boat that so many people try to tell you to do, right? Yeah, you come in, grab a couple, t-shirts or a couple of shirts of clothes out the store because the price is cheaper, but that doesn't mean to go out and buy the whole store. Okay, so yes, great place to see the market in TRON go, but we're still seeing weakness on the long-term basis into the market in TRON. All right, this is the 5-week time frame. You guys can see we've got a day and 8 hours left, and this definitely shows us that the market in TRON is going to be through for a while to see us come back up to these higher prices. Look, we went higher on the last 5-week price bar. Look at the current one. We're now coming right back down. Okay, that is massive indication that this market has lost the energy, it has lost the gas, and we're not expecting the price to really give us too much in terms of higher price. Not at this moment. Okay, a lot of the air was taken out of these cryptocurrencies this week. So let me break this down on the hourly time frame to see if we still have the ability to see at least sideways trading. Okay, I'm not going to tell you that this market in TRON is anticipated to break out or even break down. What I'm seeing for the most part is for the market to take a break. It needs to shake off all of the filth, all of the market volatility, all of the fearfulness and the greed. It needs to get that out the market and trade sideways for a while. That's pretty much what we're seeing in the market in TRON. All right, so these different time frames, we're still here seeing market weakness though, and we're not going to be confused into anticipating that the market in TRON is going to go higher in price, because actually I'm still seeing weakness on the hourly time frames. Let me see this real quick. It's the 15-hour time frame. Let me zoom in. You all can see that we're not getting too much action right now, which is very good to see that. Okay. Yeah, I'm not really expecting too much out the market in TRON. So if you want to participate in this market right now, you can, but I wouldn't expect to see a lot come from this market though. So let me see real quick on a 30-minute. Yeah, this market is definitely giving us a lot of weakness. So let's do this here. So it looked like it's going to be an opportunity for us just to sit the sideline. I don't see a lot going on into the market in TRON. Pretty much to see this market trade sideways, and we already created that sideways trading action. And let me show it to you. So this is the restriction point right here around 8 cents. And this is the area of support down here. Okay. So over the next couple of days, expect the market in TRON to bounce in between these two lines. So you guys can already tell that's pretty much what's going on in this space. I mean, 5%, you can do that. But given the amount of volatility recently, 5% is not worth the risk in terms of that amount of volatility that came through in TRON. Okay. So this is the current idea as to what we're seeing into the market in TRON. Just pretty much expecting it to trade sideways, not too much out of that. And I'm not going to put in a price prediction. This is just an opportunity for us to sit back, let the market continue to work itself out, and then we'll come in back on a daily basis to see whether or not this market is acting right, to where we're going to hold this trend, or are we going to see it break down again? Okay. And that current process is still ongoing. So we're not going to rush it. So many people make you so antsy and they want you to jump in immediately. For us, we understand when to jump in and when not to. And right now, this is not the time to come in and expect higher price movement in TRON. But it is a great time to come in and purchase some of these cryptocurrencies if you're in the market for the long term, because we're still holding this overall trend in this space. That's it. So now, we didn't put in a price prediction, but you can still call the market for yourself. If you see anything different than what we talked about on this video, leave us the comment in the comment section. Drop your opinion as to what do you think the market in TRON is going to do over the next couple of weeks. I would say the next 3 weeks. Where do you think the price is going to be? Right now, we're just sitting back and surveilling the landscape. We're sitting back, letting the trap continue to do his work and his business. And then as he continues to drop more ideas on the chart, we'll get a better idea as to where the price is going to go. But as of right now, where do you think it's going? Leave us that comment. Make sure you maintain the profitability. And as always, trade different.